Good afternoon, Robert. Welcome to our August 23, 2022 class. Let's have a review. What do we have here? These are the different parts of your body and also your face. So let's identify what they are. So we have this one. What is this? This is your nose. Very good. We use our nose to what? To smell. And how about this one? What is this? This is your ears. Very good. You have your ears on the side of your head to help you listen. And how about this one? What is this? This is your hand. Very good. You have two hands and you use these hands to what? You use them to touch. Very good. And this one, do you know what this is? This is it's your tongue. It's inside of your mouth and you use it to taste the food. And lastly, we have this one. What is this? It's your eye. Very good. We use our eyes so that we can see the things around us. So these are your 5 sentences. We use our hands. Our hand, I mean, to touch. We use our ears to hear, our eyes to see, our nose to smell, and our mouth to taste. Let's see what teacher Sarah has for the next slide. We have this one. What is the boy holding? He is holding an eye. Very good, because he is telling us that the eye is for our sense of sight. So we see with our eyes. We see the sun up in the sky that is color yellow. And we also see this one. What is this? It's our television. And in the television, we can see that there are clouds and mountains. We can also see, what is this? It's a rainbow. Very good. We can also see the rainbow after the rain. And lastly, we have this one. What is this? It's the lamp or the light. We can see it with our what? Using our eyes. Very good. Now let's see what we have for the next picture. We have this one. What is the girl showing us? She is showing us her hand, because this hand is telling us that we can use our hands to touch. Very good. Now let's see what are the things that we can touch. So we have this one. The girl is holding her cat. She can touch her cat. Teacher Sarah also has a dog, so I can also use my hands to hold my dog. This one, what is this? It's another cat, or also the different animals in the house that we can touch with our hands. And this is prickly. It's going to be owie when you touch it. It's called a cactus. When you use your hands to touch the cactus, but you have to be very careful because the cactus can hurt your hands or your fingers. But some other plants you can also hold. They do not hurt you. This one, what is this? This is an animal. This animal is called a hedgehog. This hedgehog, you can also touch with your hands, but you also have to be careful because it's also spiky. And lastly, we have this one. This is called a needle. We use our hands to hold the needle so we can sew our clothes together. Now that we already know what we used to see and what we used to touch, we also know what the other things that we can see and the other things we can touch. Let's start with our work. So this is our I Can See booklet. So get your work. Let's trace your name. This is Alicia's work. Teacher used it as her example. Okay? So you trace the name here on top. Use your marker. And when you're all done, you also have to trace the word see. S-E-E. And we will color our pictures. So you use your crayon to color your pictures. Make sure that you try to color inside the lines. You can also use different colors. You can make it colorful, or if you just like, you only use one color. That's okay as long as you do your work by yourself. Because teacher wants to see that you are working properly. And last one, I have to color the house. Okie dokie. Now it's time for us to read our sentences. If you're not yet done, that's okay. You can pause the video later so you can read the sentence, okay? I, oopsies, I can see the sun. Let's read it again. I can see the sun. Next picture. I can see the city. Let's read it again. I can see the city. Very good. Next sentence. I can see an ant. I can see an ant. Okay, last two pictures. I can see the rainbow. Let's read it one more time. I can see the rainbow. And lastly, let's read. I can see a house. Let's read it again. I can see a house. Very good. If you're not yet done with this booklet, you can pause the video and finish your work. Okie dokie. Now that we're done with our booklet, let's have our work this time. So this is different because we have to color only the objects that help you see. So we are going to use our eyes, okay, to answer this one. So get your crayons after you traced your name, and we will color only the objects that help us see. Does the glasses help you see? Yes, they do. So let's color the glasses, okay? And then we also have another kind of glasses here. Are we going to color it? Yes, we should, because the glasses help us see. How about the flowers? Does the flowers help us see? No, we should not color the flowers. How about the television? Does the television help us see? No, also. How about the magnifying glass? Does the magnifying glass help us see? Yes, it does. So let's color our magnifying glass. How about the rainbow? Does the rainbow help us see? No, the rainbow doesn't help us see. How about the flashlight? Yes, the flashlight helps us see. So let's color the flashlight. Now we have the microscope. Does the microscope help us see? Yes, it does. So let's color that microscope. So we have the colored objects here that help us see. We have the glasses. And then the other kind of glasses, then we have the magnifying glass, we have the flashlight, and the microscope. All of these objects that we colored help us see. Now let's have the next booklet, which is all about the things that we can touch. Okay, this time, before we start tracing the name and coloring the pictures, how about we read our sentences first? So kindly read together with teacher. I can touch snow. Okay, let's read it again. I can touch snow. Next sentence. I can touch a cactus. One more. I can touch a cactus. Next one, I can touch slime. Again, I can touch slime. Very good. Next one, I can touch a pillow. Next one, I can touch a pillow. Very good. Last sentence. I can touch a sponge. Oopsies. What did Teacher Sarah do? Okay, I can touch a sponge. Very good. Okay, you can pause the video now so you can finish your booklet. Don't forget to trace, okay? Trace your name and also the word touch. Now, for our last work, we are going to color the objects that are hot and cold to touch, okay? All of these objects we can touch, but the only things we are going to color is all the objects that are hot and cold. So maybe let's start with the cold objects first. So I will be using color blue. Ice cream. Is ice cream hot and cold to touch? Yes, it is. It is cold to touch. Very good. How about the donut? Is the donut cold or hot to touch? It's not, right? It's the normal temperature, so we will not color it. How about the fire? Is the fire cold or hot to touch? It's hot to touch, so let's use color red for that. The fire is hot to touch, so we are going to color it red. Now let's have the whistle. Is the whistle hot or cold to touch? No, it's still warm, right? It's still the normal temperature, right? Just like the donut, so we are not going to color it. How about the snowman? Is the snowman hot or cold to touch? It's cold to touch. Very good. So let's color the snowman color blue. How about the football? Is the football hot or cold to touch? It's just like the donut and the whistle. Yes, it's just a normal temperature, so we are not going to color it also. How about the hot chocolate? Are we going to color it? Yes, we should. But is it hot or cold? It's it's hot, so we should color it red. The hot chocolate is hot to touch. And lastly, we have an airplane. Is the airplane hot or cold to touch? The airplane is normal temperature also, so we are not going to color it. So did you finish your work today? Yes, you did. And our lesson was all about the five senses, focusing on the sense of sight and the sense of touch. So hopefully, teacher will see you again tomorrow. I am going to give you the happy face for today. Bye-bye.